And good Monday morning to you. Welcome back to Politically Unfiltered. I'm your host, Arno Betts. Just like it is every time I come onto the show. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. We're celebrating our 250th year, and I hope you had a wonderful time celebrating it. I did. I didn't do anything. I just kind of hung around the house here. I did a few odds and ends I had to do, but it was mostly just relaxing and enjoying the weekend. And I checked out a few different news articles over the weekend, and there's so many different things that was being reported on over the weekend, and this one I come on to this morning. The story begins, last week I had put up a story that I had found, and it was about President Trump and how he had made promises during his campaign running for president that he was going to do everything he could to make it so the United States was the number one place for cryptocurrency. And I'll be honest with you, I never really, and I'm not going to say I understand anything now about crypto and how it actually works. I'm kind of getting the gist of what it is, and with what I've understood, what makes crypto so appealing to a lot of people is right now, your greenback dollar, right, it has no value. The only value it has is your faith in it. It's a fiat currency, and you know what that's all about. And this is exactly what centralized banking wants for a currency, because it's a currency that they can control along with the federal government. And when Trump was going through his campaign, I think he even talked about it in his first term, that governments should not be in control of your money. You should be in control of your money. And I agree with that. I'm a libertarian. I'm all for that, the individual and our rights and everything. So fast forward to a year and a half ago, and he's saying, if I become president, and I will become president because I know you're going to elect me, I promise you that when I get in there, I'm going to remove all of the regulations that have been put in place to slow down and stop cryptocurrency from becoming a good thing. He gets in there, gets elected. One of the first things that he started doing, I know there was thousands of different things he did, but one of them was release crypto and allow crypto to be everything that it is. And in the process, him and his family created a crypto coin of their own. And they sold it to investors. And in a year and a half, by doing this and putting the Trump name on this crypto coin, I guess they call it, he made $1 billion. Actually, his family did. And of course, our left-wing friends are saying, oh, it's awful and terrible and horrible that he made $1 billion. They're not saying that the crypto itself is bad. They're not saying that. What they are saying is the what did they call that, or how do they say that? The obscene profit that Trump made on this deal that he did with a bunch of investors, making $1 billion. And remember how I think I mentioned in a video earlier that a lot of Democrats, a lot of good Democrats, see exactly what Trump did, understand it, have no problem with it, and invested in cryptocurrency themselves. But I did some more research over the weekend, right up until this morning, And what I discovered was, and it should have been so obvious to me, but you have Democrats that are like Liz Warren or Chuck Schumer, Dick Durbin, all of these Democrats down there in Congress. The majority of the progressive ones, they don't like cryptocurrency because cryptocurrency is decentralized, uncontrolled, unregulated, meaning it's there for you and I to invest in, and if we want to have a whole bunch of it, we can. And what Chuck Schumer and Liz Warren don't like about it is they can't control it. That's what their problem is. And this is why they oppose just about everything there is to do with crypto. They don't have anything against crypto personally, just crypto. It's the fact that they can't control it like they can control your greenback dollar. And this is what President Trump sees. And if you step back and look at the bigger picture, if crypto was to take over, or something similar to crypto that isn't controlled by centralized banking, that isn't controlled by the Internal Revenue, thus not controlled by Elizabeth Warren and Chuck Schumer, you've got a currency that has actual value, that will grow, that will help you buy more for less, because the crypto will actually have a value, and it'll have a value that Chuck Schumer and Elizabeth Warren can't take away from you, or the government, or the Internal Revenue. That's the whole point. This is what President Trump, I think, is trying to get at. And when you remove that power from Elizabeth Warren, Chuck Schumer, the government, the Internal Revenue, all of a sudden that deep state that's there, they lose their power. And can you imagine our federal government not having a deep state one day? I know it sounds almost impossible, but boy, it really sounds like a good idea to me. And if this crypto is one way of doing this and achieving it, then I'm all for it. And I don't even completely understand crypto. I'm sure that there's a lot to it that I don't understand. And maybe I'm speaking out of turn, but I know one thing. I'm tired of that swamp down there in Washington. They have caused a good thing, which is America, to go bad financially. Look at the mess we're in. Look at that $39 trillion that we're in debt. I mean, it just doesn't stop. And this is all because of greenback dollar and that centralized power that they have. Well, crypto really puts a crimp in that, and it works on getting rid of it, I think. I'm going to do more research and see exactly what would happen if tomorrow morning we got up and it was all crypto now and greenback dollar is no longer used. I'm curious as to what Grok will tell me. What would that be like? And I'll find out and I'll let you know and see what it says. But I'm glad that President Trump is pushing ahead with this cryptocurrency, and I hope someday it does pan out and it works so that we all can, get in on it and make it work, and have it work so it works for everybody that's on the playing field. And it takes those people down there in Washington, it takes the power away that the current system gives them over us. So that's what this video was all about, and I hope and pray that things get better for us. It's our 250th year. What a celebration over the weekend. I hope you guys had a great time, and I'll be catching you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Definitely subscribe. I want to hear what you have to say in the comments, whether you agree with me or disagree. Doesn't matter. And look at this. By golly, I'm at $9. 9 minutes. No, that's 8 minutes and 44 seconds. So I made a good 10-minute video. That's usually what I shoot for, so I don't drive you half nuts carrying on. But I know sometimes I do. I can't help it. Got a lot to say. I know you do too, and you can say it here at Politically Unfiltered. That's why I use that term unfiltered, so we can talk. Okay, you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.